Are you excited?
Well, I'm happy you finished, but put away your laptop.
Did you finish?
Clean that up. No.
Wait, what?
Look, Abuelita. Mr. Grumpy Mumps has surfaced again. Log in. Log in. It's almost half an hour. No. No. Log in. No. Mr. Grumpy Mumps. No. Mr. Grumpy Mumps has surfaced again. There he is, Mr. Grumpy Mumps.
Stop.
Log in. They log in.
Stop.
You stop. I'll stop when you log in.
Stop. Minecraft. Get anything.
So well, you're not gonna be able to play Minecraft, bro.
No.
Your friends are waiting for you, man.
No, I'm not.
Raphael, log in.
I'm not gonna do nothing.
It's a mistakey achy.
No.
You're late. It's 8:30. You're supposed to be on 5 minutes ago.
No. I'm doing nothing today. No.
Okay. You won't do anything. And that will mean you won't do anything. That includes Minecraft. That includes playing with your phone. That includes playing with your tablet. Watching any kind of videos. It's going to be doing right what you're doing right now. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. If you want to have fun, get your schoolwork done.
Shut up! Shush. Get away from me.
Have it your way. It's going to be a boring, boring day. Aside from that, Mommy's going to... Woof! She's going to be steaming. She sees this. She's going to be steaming. Man. Alright, I'm going to send this to Mommy.
No!
Then
Don't
log
you
in.
dare!
Then log in.
No!
Then log in.
No!
Log in.
No!
Okay, well,
No!
right there. Log in. Mommy's gonna be steaming when she sees this. Ooh, she's gonna be, ooh, man. She's gonna get a paddle out. Right there. Then log in. Then log in. Let's go. Log in. Log in. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, Mommy.
No!
Well,
No!
they don't want to.
No!
I'm telling you.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes. Wake up.
No.
Wake up.
No!
Get
No.
to school.
No!
Get to school.
No!
Right there.
No!
Right from there.
No!
To there.
I'm not doing anything!
There to there. Get to
No.
school. Log in.
No!
You know how to do it. Log in.
No!
Let's go.
No!
Okay.
Hold on, I want to tell you something.
It grows like a plant in a way. It's not a plant.
Hold on. Grandpa, I want to tell you something. There's poisonous ones and there's not poisonous
That
ones.
is correct. See, you remember that. Okay, but a mushroom is a fungus.
Yes, it's a fungus.
Okay.
And Mario eats mushrooms
Okay.
that are good for him.
Astronaut. What does an astronaut do?
An astronaut goes up into space and lands on the moon.
Well, not necessarily the moon, but they go up to space. They do
They do space stuff. And
space stuff. Okay.
Oh!
Focus. Eyes on the screen.
Screen. Screen.
Pay attention. Eyes on the screen.
Yes. My eyes.
Eyes on the screen. Pay attention. Over here. Stop doing that. You gotta get this done.
I get to my freaking screen.
Monsoon.
A monsoon, it's a type of, it's a storm, a type of storm that happens in Asia.
And what is it? It's like a real strong storm?
Yes, it's really strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Strawberry.
Strawberry is a type of fruit.
Okay. Blueberry.
A blueberry is a type of cereal.
Whole shot.
Whole shot is basically when you
Ride your bike.
that's right.
You were racing.
And basically
You got up to racing speed first out of the pack.
Yes.
You get the whole shot, right?
Yes.
And you reached racing speed
Yes,
first.
indeed.
Okay. So let me hear you say that. It's the guy that reaches racing speed first.
It's the guy that reaches speed first.
Okay.
Or
That's
it's a girl.
why,
Or it's a girl.
or a girl. But
Or
that's why guy or girl, they get the whole shot because they got the racing speed first. Out of the back.
Look. Yeah, that was. I'm gonna do a superhero landing.
Okay. All right. Wait. You gotta go with alphabetical order.
Yes, I
You
did
did
that.
that. You did a good job. You're fine. Guys, we're gonna go through the story. Read the story one more time.
No, you read it.
Okay. I'm gonna read it. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Sit down. Pay attention. Eyes on the screen.
Roll.
Take a breath. No jumble climbing around. Okay, we're gonna read the story. We're gonna read the story. Oh, we're gonna read the story. Okay. Now this is you. Okay, you're narrating this here. You're gonna be telling the story. Okay. I'm gonna say it, but this is from you. This is your narration. Because sometimes when I'm in astronaut land, I scream at my grandpa and say, "I want a radical strawberry smoothie." My grandpa, being the patient man that he is, will say, "Woosah," then proceeds to bury his head in the sand like an ostrich for a moment to regain his thoughts. Okay? So you used ostrich, because these are the words you got to put in your story, right?
Yeah, I used it.
So you used ostrich, you used
Astronaut.
green, right?
Astronaut.
Huh?
And I also used astronaut land.
And you used astronaut. So you already got 3 words in your story, okay? 2 sentences so far. Alright, so now this is you gazing out. You're saying, as I gazed out at the street. Another word, street. You got to your story.
Yeah,
Waiting for my grandpa to regain his thoughts. Because right now grandpa's woosah. He's saying, woosah. Raphael is always in another world somewhere running around, you know, doing something else, but what he's supposed to be doing. Right? Alright, so grandpa's woosah. And you're gazing out on the street. Okay? So you're gazing out upon the street. And when you were looking out the window, gazing upon the street, okay, you noticed a shrimp-sized mushroom. So you got 2 more words there. You got shrimp and mushroom. So there's a shrimp-sized mushroom, right? You were looking out, you saw a shrimp-sized mushroom trying to avoid getting splashed, another word, by the neighbor's dog.
Even though it's pee.
And it's, right, so you get that.
That's disgusting.
It's a metaphor for the dog peeing on the mushroom. So the mushroom was carrying down. Right? I must say, this is you again, I must say I have to give that mushroom an A for effort. Even though avoiding the splash was an unfortunate outcome. Remember, unfortunate was one of your words from last week? Now you're on your let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're resolving your story here. As for me, I know I need to pay attention to my teacher more often, as well as work on how I talk to people. Right? Because you gotta work on how long you can focus on something, because you're just 2 seconds and you're off to something else. Or if you don't feel like doing something, you get nasty with people. Mr. Grumpy Mumps comes out.
No.
That's who
Raphael.exe comes out.
And his stage name is Mr. Grumpy Mumps.
No, it's actually
No, that's his.
Raphael.exe.
Yeah, but his stage name is
No, it's
Mr. Grumpy Mumps.
Raphael.exe.
Okay. All right. Okay, but he also
No, it's
AKA
Raphael.exe.
Mr. Grumpy Mumps. Okay.
No, it's Raphael.exe.
So then you finalize and you say, anyway, those are my thoughts for today. Right? So good story, man. Good story. Okay. 2 days later. So now you gotta turn this in.
Yay!
Okay. Finally!
Finally!
Finally!